Everyone, it's Mel here. Welcome back to Mel's Blind Life, the YouTube channel all about blindness. I just wanted to talk about coming to terms with everything. Hi, this is Mel Stevens. Welcome back to Mel's Blind Life, the YouTube channel all about blindness. I'm sitting here at the moment at the Vision Australia office, and I was just thinking about recently I've had to come to terms with everything. I've had to come to terms with training with a new dog and what that's going to be like for Darcy and I. So I just wanted to talk about how I've done that, because I know that when all of this started, I was really struggling with coming to terms with these things and, what do I do? How do I make it through this process and this period of change and everything? Because Darcy has been my best mate, haven't you? You've been my best mate for 7 years, and it's just a real big learning curve, I guess, coming to terms with it all. And I think that the main thing for me about coming to terms with it has been just trying to think and see what will change, what will improve in my life when I get this new dog, and what things have I been struggling with, what things have been difficult since I haven't had a guide dog, and thinking about what are those things that will sort of get better when I get my dog. And I think that has really helped me consider things, and it has helped me come to terms with it. Also, I think the other thing that has helped me come to terms with it has been seeing that Darcy just doesn't want to work, and that's been really good. I have seen that Darcy doesn't want to work and that he doesn't want to be a guide dog anymore, and that he's happy being at home in bed all day every day, and that's really helped as well. It obviously is going to be a bit of a challenge for him to see me going out with the new dog and things like that, but I think he'll get used to that. So I think that's a little bit of the things that have helped me come to terms with what's about to happen. I do still feel sad a little bit about, not having Darcy anymore and all the big changes, and being away from home for 3 weeks is going to be really hard, but I think I'm ready now. And when I first got that call and when I first met the dog 2 weeks ago today, I nearly actually rung up and said that I didn't want the dog, because it was really hard for me to accept that the change is happening, even though, ages and ages ago, 4 months ago, I put in my application and said I want a new dog because of all the situation with Darcy and everything. But I think finally I have come to terms with it. I've seen how happy Darcy is, and I have seen all the positive changes that are going to happen in not just in my life, but also for Darcy as well. So I think for those of you who are looking at maybe replacing your dog, because I certainly didn't have any, I felt like I didn't have any support or knowledge or anything when I was starting to make these decisions. But I do want to say to anyone who is going through the process that I've been going through is try and focus on the positive. I know it's not very easy to do that, but just try and focus on the positives and try and think about you know, how the dog is going to help you and how the dog is going to improve things for you. And try not to dwell on the past, you know. And that's one mistake that I made early on, was I was just thinking about how good Darcy was and how much Darcy meant to me, whereas now I'm not, of course I think that, you know, once every now and then, but I'm not just solely focused on him anymore. And I think knowing the dog's name and having met the new dog and everything has made that a bit easier to sort of come to terms with it. So I just wanted to talk to you about that and about coming to terms with it. And I hope this helps if you're getting a new guide dog, or really any big change in your life is happening.